I'm recording this on a Thursday because I got a busy weekend where I'm going home for a friend's wedding, and also I have to cover a bunch of stuff at like a city festival, which is, that's a big part of being a small town journalist. I've done this many a times, and I've got to do it a lot less this year than I have in past years because other people at the paper covering other things. But yeah, it's gonna be like 8 hours of working on that over the weekend. I'm gonna have to skip D&D, and like I'm going to. It's fine. It's fine. I like my job. Uh, Whatever. So they made an Among Us show. Yeah, show about. Oh, it's bad. Like I, I watched the first two episodes of the Among Us show, and the Among Us show was bad. I just like maybe it gets better, but it was unwatchable. Like I genuinely think we have moved past uh being I think we've moved past the era where anti-capitalism is edgy because it's like wow in this Paramount show starring a bunch of Hollywood A-listers we are going to have like a big anti-capitalist rant and I'm just yeah like anti-capitalism has become more and more popular in the United States in recent years, and in many ways that's good. I'm not super fond of capitalism, but it's also been fully consumed, and like it's become clear that I don't have any repels I should repel. I'm going to go back for a repel after I get headbutt on a Pokemon. It's become clear that people not liking capitalism and a lot of media being capitalism fucking sucks, man, isn't going to ever have any real effect on systems of power and isn't going to. I don't know. I do see a lot of people like phrase it in a sort of conspiratorial way, and in general, I'm perhaps to a fault oppose conspiratorial thinking and try to avoid it. I've seen a lot of people like, wow, this movie funded by Disney has like a subplot about how corporations are bad. This is them trying to uh, deliberately downplay and ruin uh, communist messaging, like control it so that it can be watered down. I don't think there's a conspiracy. I don't think the companies have capitalism is bad, big businesses are the enemy of this movie. I don't think they're doing it because of like some scheming by executives to undercut actual leftist thought. No, I think the reason that there's a lot of like criticism of capitalism in art is because a lot of artists fucking hate like capitalism. Like even if they work for a large corporation, even if that's who funds their projects, that doesn't mean that they like the company they work for or that economic system. Like I don't think I don't know. I think but still I do think any meaningful criticism of capitalism to be found in media is something I've become less and less over time, less and less confident in. Um, but yeah, it's like so. It starts out. We got Patton Oswald among I, and he's like, oh, he's the rich guy, and he's a jerk. He's a trust fund guy, and him with Elijah Wood, who I'm immediately. Martha was like, oh, Elijah Wood's in this. I bet he's the murderer because he's Elijah Wood, and he's always they. I. It's like every single thing he's ever in is like, oh, Elijah Wood. Wouldn't it be weird if Elijah Wood was creepy? And there's been like 10 different things that are like, wow, wouldn't it be weird if Elijah Wood was creepy? And no, it wouldn't. Elijah Wood has shown that he's very capable of playing villains. Like, and like again, I didn't Trump card's interesting. I didn't finish the show, but I'm betting anything. It was fucking Elijah Wood. That was who I was singling out, and he murders Patton Oswald. And there's a whole bunch of they're all the Among Uses, and they've are named by their colors, and like it's, oh man, isn't HR annoying, and like the captain's an idiot, and there's a the guard is five at Freddy's, the fives and the knights. It's like the guards, the purple. I just I like Randall Park and Ashley Johnson. They're good actors. Maybe they make the show good in the later episodes. I've seen other people on the internet say, "Well, this is really good," but it was just like the second episode is just like the sexy doctor, and yeah, I get it's the joke that the sexy doctor looks identical to all the others, but like the sexy doctor is going over the test results to figure out who the killer is, and just like, oh my god, I'm about to reveal the results, and then gets murdered, and like that was it. That was all that happened. And they like no, the whole bulk of the episode was repeatedly doing the joke of people being like, "Man, the doctor is hot," and it just got old fast. And Wayne Knight is like a crazy guy who lives in the vents. Maybe that's funny, but I don't. I just and I did. I'm gonna spoil it now because I did. I'll look up who the killers actually are. And I was right. It's Elijah Wood. It's always Elijah Wood. It's a trope. Elijah Wood being evil is a trope. It's become a trope. And it's kind of generic, you know? Don't poison me. Fuck you. I'm going to switch out just in case, but fuck you. I think I'm going to add that Star U to my team. I got a Starly and a Star U. And you don't do breeding in Nuzlocke. So, yeah, I should read those comments. On my announcing, I have a Patreon now, which I got no one on my Patreon, which was really maybe I'll get someone in the next two, like my July and September videos are planned to promote the Patreon. Maybe that'll, I don't know, but JA88X says can't wait for One Piece and Homestuck. What do you want, Mom? What'd you buy with my shit? What'd you buy? Fine, I'll go get from Uncle Deliveryman. Can't wait for the One Piece and Homestuck vids. I'm gonna be honest, you're really retarded. Your Homestuck video essays were one of the things that inspired me to start my own YouTube channel and try and analyze Homestuck, among other things. And that's awesome. I love that I inspired someone. I went to that person's channel to watch. I don't speak the same language as them, so I did not watch the videos. But the idea that I have inspired someone to create something is like that Toby Fox tweet where he rolls up into a ball so he can be thrown like a basketball. Just yeah. I feel like Candy being bad on purpose was pretty obvious considering that was like the entire main plot with John going crazy because he's the only one who's not crazy. Yes, I wouldn't actually phrase it like that. I wouldn't go Candy isn't bad on purpose. Candy just flat out isn't bad. But yeah, that works. It's like John's like, wow, everyone's different and changing, and I feel like I'm going insane. And then the response to that is like, why are people different and changing? Like what? Like I just the problem with the Homestuck fandom is that the Homestuck fandom is media illiterate, and that makes discussing Homestuck really bad. Bad. But I've said all this before. Not talking to you because you denied genocide in another comment. Glumbor Tango is such a good name for my new Star U. This video was the one to introduce me to this channel, and every time I see it, the first thing I'm reminded of is that one clickhole video about the joke of Bart Simpson. It's how he's rude. It's how he's Bart. He's rude. Oh, that's such a good clickhole. Clickhole is an amazing YouTube channel, by the way. Randish, Wait, extra sensory? Weird. Clickhole is an excellent channel. I love Clickholes. Just stupid fucking videos. I like Clickhole. Inner focus is bad, and you're afraid gems, but I don't need you at the moment. Okay. Yeah, Bart Simpson rude. Yeah, so Deltarune in Delta 2 weeks. Delta 2 weeks till we Delta on our runes and they're Chapter 5, Japan, Asgore, and the Flash Shop, and it's next to the ghosts, and like we get Sakura petals. It's gonna be so fucking good. I love Deltarune. Deltarune's a masterpiece, so God, I feel like I don't need this. But I kind of want to buy a bunch of Cherish Balls and get Pokemon and Cherish Balls because Cherish Balls are good. Heart Scales being buyable is good, but they're pricey. Nothing. Evolve item. I need item. To evolve my Staryu into Starmie, which would be cool, I can get a Choice Scarf. I can get a Thunderstone. I can get Sun or Shiny. These are pricey, and yeah, I don't have question mark $1,000, unfortunately. Let's see. Reaper Cloth. Yeah, so many items just really opening up, and I can't afford shit. Upgrade, black belt. Okay, I can upgrade. I can evolve tons of Pokemon. Kept Flash. That's attack order. Hyper Beam. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is really good. Razor Leaf. That's. I don't know. Is that Magnet Bomb? Charge Beam. Leer. Yeah, Leer. Sweet Scent. Vital Throw. Wait, no, that's Revenge. Roar of Time being a TM's cool. And Worry Seed. Those are some good options, and I can't afford it. I'm flat broke. I need money. Okay, sure, I'll draw. A quick ball. Don't play the lottery, kids. But I could have gotten a quick thingamajig. Let's go down to the basement. I'm so excited. I love Deltarune so much. It's a masterpiece. And just, oh, it's coming out in 2 weeks is so cool. I can't. Man, I can't. I check my schedule. I'm going through my work schedule. Shit, I'm going to be super busy the day Deltarune Delta comes out. But the next day after that, oh, that'll be so good. That'll be so good. I'm Delta ready for Delta. I'm Delta ready for Delta 2 weeks. Okay, yeah, push, push, push. Honey, I don't need honey. And should I do Whitney now, or should I catch some more Pokemon? I'm gonna deposit Pichu, and I'll go get the Kenya. Actually, I should see what the prizes from gambling are. What are my gambling prizes? Drain Punch, ooh, those are some interesting options. Oh, I can get... I feel like I'm allowed to get one of these, right? And I feel like Chimchar would be the one to get, right? But that would be a lot of playing the game to get Chimchar. And where do I get a coin case? Do you give it to me? Good. Okay. I bet I can figure this out. I vaguely remember how Voltorb Flip wins. So I know that all of this is clear because it's a 0. This is all clear because it's a 0. Now you have all 4 of those are, or no, one of them is Voltorb, which is the most Voltorb. 2 of these are. I don't know how to be good at Voltorb Flip, but I feel like let's do intersections of 1s. Okay, 9 coins. See, I'm doing good. This is an intersection of a 1. And what has a bunch? What's a high number? Because high number means so. I think this is good. I gotta click one of these, but how about this one? Fuck. I don't. Okay, that was. I'll be better at Voltorb Flip on round 2 because I know. Come on. Okay, which other zeros are? Screw it. Playing dangerous. Nope. Okay. Okay. So I gotta go try and find. So there's a bunch of high points in this one. Let's just click this randomly. Okay, so I got this is 1. If that's 1, then this probably isn't. Okay, which means... So this hole, I know that 2 of them are. Is it this one? Okay, so this is this are bad. I'm bad at Voltorb. Is this good? Okay, this is good. Game clear, yay! Okay, now I just have to do that a bunch more times to get a Chimchar. Let's clear out what we know is good. And then, is this good? Okay, this is good. I think, problem is it's kind of luck-based, you know? See? That was the game's fault, not my fault. Because I did nothing wrong with my Voltorb flipping. This mini game and the Pokeathlon both kind of... Well, Pokeathlon's fine on cartridge. Let's just go, which one has the most Voltorbs and choose 2 random ones. You. Yeah, I suck at Voltorb flip. And I can't do a cheat code, because, like, cheat codes don't work on emulators. But I will do that later using the... Running into you a lot today. Thanks for the useless ass fashion case. You know, it is interesting that they do a lot of the, like, stereotypical feminine stuff with, Lyra, because, like, they're gonna choose the male player, and that just makes it be like, oh, this is a boy, a teenage boy who is really into, like, fashion and, like, cute animals and, like, pets. And, like, you know what? That's good. I like Ethan in this game, even though if it's only that way because Pokemon developers are a little misogynistic. I think... no, I don't think I'll go for Whitney this time. I think I'll save that for next week. Yeah, so I'm excited for Deltarune. I'm just very excited. And I'm just going through the motions with life. It's getting to be summer and it's hot. Oh, actually, here's a thing to talk about. Some old people are weird and just say things unprompted. Like talking to someone. I covered, like, last night. I reported on an Alzheimer's walk, and I'm, like, going around asking people, ask why they're participating. And this one old lady says, my father died of Alzheimer's in 1999. I say, oh, my condolences. My brother was murdered 75 years ago. Okay. They never caught the killer. Okay. What prompted this? I'm sorry about your brother, ma'am, but okay. Cool. Neat that you said that, and I'm going to... Actually, you know what, I think... No, I don't have enough hit points. I'm gonna go get the Kenya, and if you're curious, Kenya is a Spearow they give you as a gift, and it's right at a level where it evolves, and it gets fast experience, so it's actually a pretty good Pokemon to get. But you are a Whismur. I'm stealing your mail, which is a felony. Whismur... 10 lessons. I don't think I'm going to use Whismur, even with the faster experience. So Whismur's going in box. I'll keep it with. Because it's got high level. Oh wait, you have to, like, find Whitney and give a radio card at the radio station. Yeah, so I've just had an ordinary week. I had Chinese takeout last night, and it's great, but also it's very pricey, which is a shame. Because it's, like, the fucking best. Yep. No, it uses apricorns. No. Wait, no, you can't use it. I was half... Yes. It's impossible. Okay, no, he's on with Mary, And like that doesn't work as like I mean I can see how it's written out because of like the text, but like that wouldn't work in universe because people would you know what fuck it no I'm not gonna do Whitney. People would that would depend on how she voices things, you know? It is unfair for by the way, here's what I've worked on writing log, but I haven't done much in the past couple days. I did well actually no, I did a ton of writing for the Hard Traveling Heroes mini series, and also I'm working on a sequel to Miss Valley. That Miss Valley DA. That's Miss Valley Dying Alone, which is one of the stories in Miss Valley Homecoming. The other one I'm working on is called Liches and Labyrinths, and it's about the kids playing Dungeons and Dragons. And oh no, they get sucked into the game. Who could have seen that coming? Everyone saw it coming in that story, which is fun. But yeah, next time I'm gonna fight Whitney and catch some new Pokemon. But that'll be next time. Goodbye.